You wake up every morning, work hard for 8 hours, and pay your taxes, and yet you still struggle to make ends meet. Why does this happen? How does the system make it so hard for you to have enough money? In today's video, we will talk about exploration of why some people find it tough to escape money troubles, even when they work hard. We're going to look at how the way things are set up, like schools, jobs, taxes, and bills, can make it tricky to get ahead financially. Our goal is to help you understand these challenges and think about ways we can make things better. Let's get started. Number 1. Paying taxes. Taxes are like the financial engine that keeps our community running, funding essential services like schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. However, the way taxes are structured and collected can have a powerful impact on individuals' financial lives, especially those with lower incomes. Let's find out how. Let's suppose you put in hard work day in and day out, but it seems like you're shouldering a heavier tax load compared to someone earning more. This is known as regressive taxation, and it's like carrying an extra weight on your financial shoulders. Research by the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy, or Dept, discovered that the poorest 20% of households end up paying nearly 11% of their income in state and local taxes, while the top 1% pays only about 7%. This imbalance can magnify financial hardships for those who already have fewer resources. When a significant slice of your earnings is earmarked for taxes and basic living costs, there's not much left over for savings or investing in your future. Think about it this way. Nearly 40% of Americans would struggle to cover an unexpected $400 expense, as shown in a report by the Federal Reserve. A big part of this struggle is due to the limited financial wiggle room caused by taxes. Taxes play a pivotal role in funding education. However, here's the hitch. Schools in lower-income areas often get fewer resources, which means that students there might not receive the same quality education as their peers in wealthier neighborhoods. This creates a challenging cycle where people from disadvantaged backgrounds may miss out on the education needed for better-paying jobs, thus continuing the cycle of poverty. While income taxes are the most visible part of taxation, there are hidden taxes that can silently eat away at your financial stability. For example, sales taxes can be like a hidden trap, especially for those with lower incomes. Research from the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy shows that the poorest 20% of Americans pay an average of 7.2% of their income in sales and excise taxes, while the top 1% only pays about 0.9%. Here's the key. Taxes are essential for a functioning society, but how they're set up can disproportionately affect those with lower incomes. To make things better, we need to work towards fairer tax policies to ensure everyone has a chance at financial well-being and breaks free from the cycle of poverty. Number 2. Education debt. Education is often hailed as the pathway to a brighter future, but for many, it comes with a heavy burden: student loans. The rising cost of education and the subsequent debt can significantly impact individuals and the broader economy. Let's take a look at it. In recent decades, the cost of higher education has skyrocketed. Tuition fees, room, and board have become increasingly unaffordable for many families, forcing students to rely on loans to cover the gap. To bridge the financial gap, students often take out loans. These loans can accumulate quickly, especially if students are attending expensive institutions. Student loan debt can cause immense financial stress for borrowers. Repayment often begins shortly after graduation, and monthly payments can be a significant portion of a graduate's income, making it challenging to meet other financial goals such as buying a home or saving for retirement. The burden of student loan debt can delay major life milestones, such as starting a family, purchasing a home, or pursuing advanced degrees. These delays can have long-term economic and social implications. High levels of debt can influence career choices. Graduates may feel compelled to prioritize higher-paying jobs over their true passions to meet their financial obligations. Student loan debt exacerbates inequalities in access to education. Those from lower-income backgrounds may be discouraged from pursuing higher education due to the fear of accumulating debt, further perpetuating socioeconomic disparities. Failure to repay student loans can have severe consequences, including damaged credit, wage garnishment, and legal action. These consequences can have a lasting impact on an individual's financial well-being. Number 3. The cost of time. In the hustle and bustle of our modern lives, it often feels like we're losing precious time every day. One significant way we lose time daily is through commuting. Whether it's the long drive to work or waiting for public transportation, the average person spends approximately 8 hours a month commuting, according to a study by the U.S. Census Bureau. That's an entire workday's worth of time lost to the road each month. Our modern lives are intertwined with technology, and while it can be incredibly productive, it can also be a time sink. On average, people spend about 3 hours and 15 minutes per day on their smartphones, according to data from Statista. This time can add up to over 1,000 hours per year. Daily chores and tasks also claim a significant chunk of our time, from cooking and cleaning to grocery shopping and laundry. These activities can take up several hours every day, leaving us with less time for leisure or personal pursuits. Work demands can be another time thief. The typical workday is 8 hours, and for many it extends beyond that due to overtime or the expectation of staying connected even after leaving the office. This can eat into our time and disrupt our work-life balance. Social media is a double-edged sword. While it allows us to connect with friends and stay informed, it can also be a time-consuming habit. According to Global Web Index, the average person spends about 2 hours and 25 minutes per day on social media. Entertainment is a wonderful way to unwind, but it can also devour hours if not managed mindfully. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that people spend around 2.8 hours per day watching TV. Number 4. Depending on paychecks. Imagine a life where your financial stability teeters on the arrival of your paycheck. Every dollar you earn is crucial, meticulously allocated to cover essential expenses, leaving little room for error or opportunity. This financial tightrope walk is the reality for many, and it's a constant balancing act that comes with its own set of challenges. For a significant portion of the population, living paycheck to paycheck isn't just a choice, it's a necessity. According to a survey conducted by the National Endowment for Financial Education, a staggering 63% of Americans would struggle to cover an unexpected $500 expense without resorting to borrowing money or selling assets. This financial vulnerability underscores the precariousness of this lifestyle. Without savings or access to emergency funds, those living paycheck to paycheck are vulnerable when unexpected expenses, such as medical bills or car repairs, rear their heads. Desperate for quick solutions, they may resort to high-interest loans or credit cards, further complicating their financial stability. Long-term financial goals, such as buying a home, planning for retirement, or pursuing higher education, often remain out of reach for those who depend solely on paychecks. These individuals are stuck in a cycle of financial survival, with aspirations pushed further into the future. Here's the solution. Investing is a key to building wealth and securing one's financial future. However, it requires disposable income. When individuals are stretched thin between paychecks, they miss out on opportunities to participate in wealth-building investments, perpetuating their financial dependence. Breaking free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle involves a multifaceted approach. Financial literacy is key to navigating this financial tightrope. Learning how to manage money effectively, create budgets, and establish emergency funds can provide the much-needed safety net and set the stage for financial stability. If you're interested in learning about Elon Musk's life, check out our video, How Elon Musk Became Rich, right here. Here's an exciting video that you won't want to miss. It's the kind you'll definitely want to watch right away.